Hello,
Good
what's up?
morning.
Good morning.
6 in the morning at Copper Harbor Ferry,
Yes, and it was a 3.5 hour ferry.
sitting next to Jeff and Nancy.
Oh yeah, they were pretty cool. Definitely very Midwestern, but you can kind of see here we took the ferry out to Isle Royale.
Isle Royale National Park, the least visited national park in the continental U.S.
So wild.
How wild is it? Very, very wild, but it's fun. It's a good park. You'd rank it in your top half of parks.
I'd probably put it in the top half. It was very unique. It's fun to have to take the ferry over there, and you basically have to. Everyone who's there made a very much of a commitment and a plan to be there, so it's kind of interesting.
Yeah, there are some people who were only there for 2 hours and then took the ferry back, which is kind of interesting. But
a lot of people stay for weeks on end. They backpack around the whole island.
yeah,
We were there for one night.
it's kind of cool. You saw just a second ago they had the structures, so we didn't have to put up a tent. We just set up the sleeping bags there. Where did we hike to this first day?
This is just along the harbor at Rock Harbor, but then we also went over to Suzy's Cave later.
Yeah, wait, was that this day or the next day?
This was this day, yeah. And
Awesome.
bad weather, overcast pretty much the whole time we were there, but still very nice, very beautiful.
We saw this art exhibit that was advertised. It just ended up being kids' art. I had some favorites. This was a great poem. No tittle.
Titty.
Also read no tittle.
Yes.
Yes.
But they're all poems by children.
Yeah. Well, it looks like some of them were like adult poems too.
Here was on the hike out to Suzy's Cave.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, you'll see that coming up in a second. But I just want to mention real quick. This was your 54th
54th National Park, and it was the last one in the continental U.S., so I have been to all the national parks in the continental U.S. now.
Dang, dude. That's awesome. How do you feel?
It's a bucket list thing I wanted to do for a long time, and thanks to a lot of these road trips you and I have done, I hit the last few of them that I needed, so it was very fun to say I've been to all of them.
Here's Susie's cave. We went to the back at first, but then hiked around the trail a little bit more to find the front part of the cave, which is what you're witnessing right now. Very cool, very long hike, but definitely really interesting. We're low-key planning road trip number 6 right now. I guess we're going to what, Yosemite and...
If you want, you can go to Yosemite since that's the best one. That's the best national park.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy. Like, we always talk about, like, what's next, and then it's kind of like, we'll see what happens, but it always ends up happening, man.
5 years in a row.
Yeah. Lots of highlights. I wouldn't even know where to begin.
We've hit 20 some odd states together and 20 national parks or so, and we've seen a lot of the country the last 5 years together.
Yeah, it's been pretty incredible. Once we got back after the hike, we had some pretty good food, although the service took forever.
Hey, what can you expect? It's a remote island.